Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Welcome to a new year. This is my first video of 2025 and we're just gonna get into it straight away. So this video is about rebranding yourself for 2025. I know everyone talks about that, new year, new me, and everyone's been talking about rebranding themselves, especially last year with the winter arc and going into the winter seasons and how to rebrand yourself and come out being a brand new person. I don't believe this stuff happens overnight. It doesn't happen instantaneously. I don't even think it happens within a month. Sometimes you can make it work if you're just really headstrong on it, but then even then after like a month, you're gonna, sometimes people give up on it. So this is gonna be a process of how I get through this entire year, keeping headstrong and keeping focused on the goals I set forth now and the things I want to accomplish within the next year, or within this year of 2025. So if you're interested in seeing how I do it, please stay tuned and keep watching. The very first thing I do to prep myself for the new year or for something new is I clean and get rid of all the old. You guys just saw me clean my room, I cleaned my bathroom, I cleaned my computers, I cleaned my phone, I cleaned it all. So when I say I cleaned my phone, for instance, I got rid of all of my old text messages that I no longer needed from like my old jobs. I'm not there anymore. I don't need to keep those receipts anymore. People who I don't even talk to from back 3 jobs ago or back when I was in college, I don't need to keep those receipts anymore. So I can get rid of that stuff. I had over 200 contacts in my phone. I deleted that. I got rid of people. If I didn't talk to you within the last like 2 months, because I did like a social media cleanse, so I wasn't really on, I was not at all on Instagram. And then TikTok, I kind of was only on just to post my videos and on a little bit after to get the algorithm going, but that was it. So I kind of did a social media cleanse. Like I said, I got rid of all my text messages. I got rid of all my contacts who, if I wasn't texting you, I got rid of. If you didn't text me in the last 2 months when I was on social media, clearly you're not concerned about my whereabouts, so we don't need to keep in communication. I got rid of all just pictures of my phone that I wasn't using anymore, that was taking up space. Like I don't need pictures from when I went to Miami in my phone. I don't need pictures in my phone from when I was in New Orleans or whatever the trip, or Atlanta. I don't need those pictures in my phone. So I took them from my phone because they were in my iCloud and downloaded them into a flash drive, an external hard drive, and I have that saved. So if I ever want to go back, like when I get older and I can be like, oh, this is what I did, I can go back and open those folders. But like it's just somewhere where I have them, so I don't have to ever say I got rid of them. But it's not on my phone anymore. I went through my emails and deleted anything that wasn't of importance anymore. Even my work email, I went through and cleaned that up by separating it by the people who it belongs to and the project that it belongs to. So it's easier to find. Like I said, I have 3 personal emails. I have my YouTube email, so that's again just deals with all my YouTube stuff, and I have that email cleaned out. So if it wasn't relevant, if it was like a spam email, I got rid of that. I have my one email that is just for like if I go out to a store to get promotional stuff. I have that email. I cleaned that email out, and then I have another email that's like my personal outside of YouTube. So it's talking about that's where I use, like if I go to job interviews, if I ended appointments or anything that I really want to keep that's important to me, I'll put that there. But I cleaned through all those emails and got them kind of more organized. You guys, like I said, saw me clean my room up. I got rid of everything that was old. My sheets, I rearranged my entire room because I don't want to go into the new thinking about the old still. The second thing I do going into a new year or into a new phase is I like to reflect on my previous. So for me, and again in this video, I'm going to reflect on the previous year. So when I first made my vision board for 2024, I was kind of like wildly thinking, I want a new car, I want a dog, I want designer, like this is what I want to travel. It's like I want my own place. But like what steps are you putting forth to get to that stuff? And I'd never even thought about that stuff. I just said, I want a new place. I want a place by myself. I want a condo in the city or a townhouse in the city. This is what I want, or near the city. But you still are working a job that you hate, that's not paying you very well. You're still not worried about your debt that you're currently in. Like you're kind of all over the place, but then you still want to travel, but then you still want to, like, you have to figure out how to be able to maintain and actually achieve those goals. So that was something. But then it's also not just reflecting on the bad, it's reflecting on the good. What happened in this past year that were you proud of? So for me, like I have a new job. I did get to travel. I got to travel to, like I said, Atlanta. I went to New Orleans. I went to Miami. I did get to do my luxury shopping that I wanted to. When I was down in Miami, I bought a pair of two pair of red bottoms. I got like just things I wanted this year. Maybe not been luxury to you guys, but it's luxury to me. Like I said, red bottoms are not cheap shoes. Even though they were on sale, they're still not cheap shoes. So being able to do that, being able, even a small thing of the being able to buy a DJI camera, that was a big thing for me. And I've just recently bought all of the little accessories to go with it, like the little case, the little lenses on it. Being able to buy that stuff was a luxury for me. Just being able to do stuff like that. Like I said, my car is paid off, so I'm just worried about paying off like my credit card debt and my student loan debt. That's really all I'm focused on. But it's like being able to do that stuff. Was able to go on my first cruise this year. I was able to do a lot this year. So reflecting on all of that and figuring out, okay, everyone says that this 2024 was a bad year, but if you actually reflect on it, was it really that bad? Thank goodness I didn't have anybody like pass away in my life. But I think for me, my reflection to end of 2024, like maybe the week of Christmas, like it was that late for me. And I did go back and I was like, what are relationships that I have in my life that I'm not so sure about? That's one of the things I'm taking forward into 2025 is I reached out to all my relationships and put them in perspective of where we are, where things are going to be. I cannot go forward and not know. So now where I am standing in 2025 is that I know where all my relationships are. I know who has my back and who doesn't have my back. I know who I can go out and party with. I know who, when I'm in Fredericksburg and in the area, who I can hit up. I know that if I go out of town, who I can hit up. I just know where my relationships stand with people. And that's something that's a big thing because a lot of people go into situations calling everybody their best friend. Oh, my best friend this. Oh, my best friend that. Not knowing that this person's talking behind their back. So for me, like I said, I want to know where everyone stands. I have a very, 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 very small group, but I'm okay with that because I know that everybody that's in my group does have my back. Part of reflecting is also realizing what you want going into your future. So attached here, I'm going to try to put in the screen. It's going to be a picture of my current vision board. In the center of my vision board, I put a bingo card because I saw this kind of somewhere. People were doing bingo cards instead of the vision boards. And I kind of did a mixer of both. I did a vision board with a bingo card in the middle. So the bingo card in the middle has the different goals I have. So one's like because I have a Discover credit card, get rid of my Discover credit card. Another one is I have an American Express card, paying that off. Another one's paying my student loans off. So like different financial goals. Another one is taking a solo trip out of the country. Another one's like taking going on like 5, I think it was, different exercising classes. So like a yoga class or a Pilates class. I want to try 5 of them this year. So it's little things like that, but they're kind of like spread throughout the chart. So it's not just like a row of exercise, a row of finance, a row of this, a row of that. It kind of just like finance may be over here, but then finance may be like right here. So it's like all over the place. So like it's never easy. It's like, oh cool, I accomplished all my financial goals for the year, I made bingo. No, I accomplished all my exercise goals, I made bingo. It's kind of all over the place. So I feel like that's gonna help. And then on the outside of that is kind of pictures to correlate to the chart. So like in the bottom corner is talking about different things, being debt free and how debt's going to free me and how money comes to me because I want it and I strive for it. The another corner is like self-love, self-promotion, just being about myself. I want to take care of my nails. I want to grow my hair healthy. I want to be in the gym throughout the month of December every single day for the most part. Like unless like I wasn't feeling good or I physically could not get out of bed, I went to the gym and did at least 60 minutes on the Stairmaster every day. And maybe I think there was like 3 days I skipped. But every day of the month I did that. Eating healthy. I was doing a lot of cooking at home for the month of December. Just being able to maintain that and bring that into 2025. And another quadrant, there was trips and travels and social media. So it's like clearly I'm doing YouTube. I want to grow my YouTube. Hopefully by the end of 2025, I can be monetized, which means only having 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So hopefully we can get there. Fingers crossed. But having goals and setting that stuff up that I feel like are maintainable. Last thing I want to say is this is going to be a monthly journey. So I know that it doesn't happen overnight. I can't just say these are my goals and this is what I'm going to do. I want to be able to set a balance that's actually maintainable. So what can I do to be able to maintain all these goals that I'm setting forth for myself in 2025, January of 2025, setting for all these goals? How can I maintain these goals throughout my year? By so December comes around and I can be like, yes, I accomplished, if not everything, most things on my list. So for me, I'm setting up monthly goals for myself, 4 to 5 monthly goals. I bought a planner for myself and it has it separated out by, at first I have stickers on it so I can like add things to the month, but it has monthly calendars in it. So the first, I flipped to January and this is January. So the yellow are like my days I get paid for my professional job, and then I set my goals here at the bottom of my chart so I can go through and see what goals I have for every month and cross them off my list. And then it also has like, I can go into the month and then do things for my day and then notes for this. So like if I accomplish something, I can put like, okay, accomplish X goal on this day. But my goals for the month of January at least are to, like I said, December, I went to the gym every single day. That is not something I want to do. That was like a little challenge for myself to prove that I can do something. And if you guys want a video on that, just let me know because I can talk about that. But going to the gym at least 5 times a week, because like I said, I enjoyed going to, I did see a difference in my body. I do have trips and I want to look and be physically fit. So going to the gym at least 5 times a week. It means going every Saturday and Sunday and then 2 to 3 times during the week. That is my plan. And I'm going to try to stick to that at least during the month of January. Another goal of mine for the month of January is to start a self-reflection journal. So a couple years ago, I bought this journal from Black Paris. It is a journal that is just black on the outside, and if you flip it open, it has black pages in it. It comes with a gold and a silver pen that look like this. They have gold and silver ink in it, so I can write and it shows up on the pages. I have this journal, so I'm gonna start this. But then also I bought these cards, the self-love cards, and it's by the brand We Are Not All Strangers. I will leave the journal and this down below. The planner I got from TJMAXX, so I don't have a link to that. But in the self-love cards, it comes with 3 different decks in here. One is past, present, and future, and it asks you questions. I can read one of the present cards. It's how do you calm your fears? So you just take a day and you just jot it down and talk about how you overcome your fears. Like how do you get past them? So I want to start that and doing that on maybe 3 times a week. So maybe those 2 days of the week where I don't go to the gym, or I can work on my mental health. My goal for number 3 for the month of January is to make a hair appointment to get my hair fixed. Because if you guys saw one of my videos last year at the end of the year, I can leave it down below. It was talking about did I ruin my hair, or did I cause heat damage to my hair, something like that. And the answer is yes. If you saw that video, you can kind of still see it here. I have it kind of tucked behind my ear, but I did, I guess, burn my hair when I straightened it myself. So I'm trying to go through the process of getting back my healthy hair. If that means cutting it all off and restarting it from scratch, I want to do that. I want to have healthy hair. I want to be able to figure out how to maintain my hair without and the love on my hair. Because before, like, I don't know if you guys realize, basically the entire year of 2024, my hair was pretty much in braids or some type of protective style, like all the time. So either I had twists in, I had braids in, I had something in my hair, and I just want to be able to wear my own hair without having to do that, without having to go and get my hair done, without having to sit for hours doing my hair. Like now I'm wearing my natural hair, but clearly it's not healthy. So being able to embrace it and love my own hair and what comes out of my scalp. So that starts with getting it back healthy, because right now there's different textures going on in my hair. So what can I do to get it back healthy? I found a shop in Northern Virginia, Alexandria area, I believe it is, that specializes in natural hair. So I actually already set an appointment up for that. So at the end of January, I will take you guys on a trip with me to get my hair done. And maybe like a weekend vlog. I'm not sure how I'm yet going to do it, but I made an appointment, I think the 20th of January, to go and get my hair done. So if you're interested in that, you know, subscribe and be looking forward to that. And then my last goal I have for the month of January is to pay off my Discover card. Like I told you before, I have 2 different credit cards. One of the goals I have for the month of 2024 is to pay off my credit card. So my Discover card has maybe not too much on it. I think it balances like $2,000, $3,000 on it. Just want to pay that off within this month. And I believe I can. I've calculated it, so I should be able to do that. I'm just setting forth those goals and trying to maintain them. So holding myself to a standard and to a goal of being able to maintain that. As you guys may know, I started a part-time job working at a grocery wholesaler, warehouse seller, part-time. So like after I got off work, just going to that, doing that for a couple hours a week. I told them no more than 20 hours a week. So being able to maintain that so I can use my entire paycheck from my other job, my corporate job, to pay off debt and use that extra money to go on my trips, to do all the fun stuff I want to do, and to be able to still make content for you guys. So that is my goals I have set forth for 2025 for the month of January. If you're interested in seeing how I can maintain this for the rest of the year, don't forget to subscribe, because I will be doing a video like this every month, reflecting on the previous month and the goals set forth for the new month, whether it be cleaning, whether that be like surprise, like here's some information, or I got accomplished double what I have for this month. It's going to be a calendar. It's going to be a schedule going forward every month this year of how I maintained my goals for the year. And if, like I said, if you're interested and you want to see how I do it and maybe encourage you, or we can do it together, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell notification down below to get notifications to your phone when I do post a video like this. And it's probably going to be the first video of every month is going to be posting a video like this, because I want to keep it on a schedule. I want to keep you guys posted so you guys can do it with me if you are doing it with me, and we can make 2025 the best year we've had, and actually rebrand ourselves and go into 2026 being a whole new person. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.